Welcome to Moon Wandering. This is a little poolside flow that I did when I was visiting northern Thailand. We decided to splurge one day and stay at a really nice hotel with this really cool pool that was like right outside of our room. So I was really stoked to do a yoga practice here, and I hope that you enjoy following along with me. So before we get started, go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Go ahead, feel free to press pause and set up your playlist and your yoga mat. And whenever you're ready, just come to a standing position at the back of your mat. This practice is going to be fun, fast, energetic. It'll also be pretty relaxing, and we'll get some good stretching in too. Starting at the back of the mat, bring your palms to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Raise the arms overhead, gaze forward. Then forward fold down and walk the hands out to the front of the mat, straight into plank. Fire up the core. Breathe in, out. Gently drop the knees down. And we're going to start going into some cat-cow. Just to loosen up the spine. Release the lower back and the hips. Open up through the shoulders and the neck. Make sure you are inhaling as you gaze forward and exhaling as you tuck the chin and gaze towards the belly button in cat. Feel free to go for some free organic movements here, maybe dropping down into child's pose. For a little shoulder stretching, we'll go into thread the needle. You can lift your arm up to the right and then thread it underneath the left. And then just gently sink back into your hips and let your shoulder open up naturally. When you're ready, you're going to bring the right hand back forward, lift the left hand up to the sky, and then sweep it under the right. Let your left ear rest on the mat if it's comfortable for you. Again, just relax back through the hips. And then gently open back up, both hands in front. We're going to pull up into a quick little puppy dog. Chin to the mat, chest to the mat, really opening the shoulders here. Just being very gentle and allowing gravity to do most of the work here. Then shift forward, we're going to play with swan and child's pose. Flowing forward, drop the hips, look back, point your toes. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, coming into upward facing dog. Really opening through the chest. And now doing big hip rotations to open up the lower back. Maybe going a couple times, one direction, pausing, and then going the other direction. Moving with the flow of your breath and just really loosening up that lower back, getting mobility through the entire spine and the hips. Then we're going to slowly crawl up into cobra. Push up into upward dog if you're feeling it. Or locust posture by lifting up through the chest, arms back, toes pointed, legs together, arms up behind you or forward. Relax. Inhale and lift. Squeeze through the core, stretch and relax. Then, if you want to go for the bow, you can grab your ankles with bent knees, lift up through the chest, release hands down below the shoulders, press back, downward facing dog. the first one of this practice, so just walk it out a little bit. Really just feeling into it, feeling your groove. When you're ready, right leg lifts back, three-legged dog. You can open the hip by bending the knee back behind you and then bring the knee towards the chest as you set the foot down. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms back down. Left hand stays put, right hand rises to a twist. Twist comes to standing, create your balance. Right arm drops back, left arm lifts up. Cartwheel back down, both hands frame the foot, come through your vinyasa. Inhale for upward dog, exhale for downward dog. When you're ready, left leg rises. Maybe tilt that hip. Point the toe, bring the knee in towards the chest, set it down. Pivot and plant the back foot down. Lift the arms overhead, gaze thumbs. Then open up warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Then exhale, we're going to cartwheel down for that twist. So right hand stays down, left arm lifts up, gaze towards the lifted hand if that's comfortable for you. Nice, deep, detoxifying breath here. Then lift up to strengthen that core. Drop the back hand down, lift up, inhale, stretch and balance. And when you're ready, cartwheel the hands back down. Left hand comes back to meet the right as you flow through your vinyasa. Coming forward into hands and knees, we're going to warm up the wrists a little bit here. So fingertips back, feel around with that, putting weight on it. Drawing the wrist back, fingertips forward, feeling weight as you do gentle circles around. Back and forth, hands upside down, stretching the wrist in all directions. We're warming up to do some donkey kicks here in a few seconds. So, activate the core, come back into downward dog, right leg lifts, and try to bring the left foot up to tap the right ankle. These are what I do for my handstand prep. It's just fun. You can try it on the other side too, so start with one leg lifted up, and then try 2 or 3 times to tap the foot or the ankle that's in the air. Once you've had enough of that, come through your vinyasa. Notice your heart rate as you come back into downward dog. Then hop forward and find a seat. We're going to warm up the core a little bit more with some navasana or low vinyasa or low navasana. High lows if you want them. Or just come into plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg lifts. Open that hip. Swing it forward. Set it down. Inhale, warrior one. Come back down to your twist. Right hand up. Breathing here. Trying this balance one more time. Right hand comes back. Left arm lifts to the sky. Cartwheel down, take your vinyasa. Left leg lifts, open that hip, swing the knee forward, set it down, rise to warrior one, and then lower to your twist. Right hand down, left hand lifts. Breathing here. lifting into a balance, and left hand goes back, right hand lifts as you find your balance, or just come through vinyasa. Walk out your dog. Allow yourself to lift the right leg to the sky, bring the right knee behind the right wrist, setting up for a comfortable pigeon. Lengthening through the spine, looking forward before you bend over the knee. You can decide if you want to lay all the way down or if you want to stay propped up on your elbows. You can stay here, or if you want to try for a mermaid pose, you can go for a little quad stretch by reaching back with the left hand to grab the bent knee at the ankle. Start to work the toe into the crease of the elbow, and then reach back behind your head and gently lace your fingers. When you're ready, we're going to come back into plank and then downward dog. Lifting the left leg and coming into pigeon on the left side. Don't worry too much about having a perfectly parallel shin to the front of your mat. Just get comfortable. Allow gravity to do most of the work as you gently open the hip. And feel free to stay here as long as you like, or if you want to go for the quad stretch or further more into mermaid pose, feel free to do that. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or challenge yourself, but just be aware of your body and what you need and what you don't need. When you're ready, gently set that foot down and make your way back into downward facing dog. We're going to go straight into those donkey kicks again, or a little bit of handstand prep if you're feeling up for it. Be sure to do both sides, kicking up, tapping that inner ankle, trying to get balance, activating that core as you come forward. Keep that core activated as you come down into plank and make your way through a nice vinyasa back to child's pose. Notice the heart rate increase. Let it go. Maybe relax the shoulders by bringing the hands back towards the ankles. And just resting here. When you're ready, hands forward. Come back into a seated position. Let your legs come out in front of you and lay down on your mat. You can lift your legs up into the air. Flex the toes towards the heart and lift the arms. A gentle inversion. Waterfall pose. When you're ready, release the hands back behind you. Scoot a little bit closer to your hips, and then lift them up to the sky. Squeeze the glutes. As you breathe in and out, pressing the feet down into the ground, slowly lower the hips back down. And bring your right calf into your palms, straightening the left leg if that's comfortable for you. Reaching wherever you can here. Some may be able to reach the foot, others maybe the ankle. Opening the foot over to the right and then over to the left. Gentle twists here. Whatever feels good for you. Then switching legs. So maybe attaching to the calf or the ankle or maybe the back of the foot. Just try to keep your spine flat, the back of the head flat to the mat in a comfortable way, not straining the shoulders too much. And when you're ready, let the leg fall to the left, and then gentle twist to the right, breathing that nice detoxifying breath in your twist. And then coming back into center, getting that one more stretch, bringing the right leg up to meet the left, and then slowly letting the legs drop into Shavasana. And maybe you'll choose to stay in Shavasana for your final resting posture, or maybe you choose reclined butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. It's a great gentle hip opener that you can enjoy in a relaxed state. Start to tune in with the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Feel free to stay here as long as you like, or if you need to get on with your day, start to wake your body up however you see fit. I want to thank you again for joining me at Moon Wandering and taking your practice with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.